Kristen took in a pit bull off the street, skinny, dirty, and quiet. Just a few days later he started screaming with joy, in a voice that sounded like a dinosaur. It all started when he quietly walked up and stood by her feet. Kristen was on her way home when she spotted a lonely dog near the park. He had no collar, looked dusty and worn out, clearly a stray. But instead of running away, he wagged his tail and gently rested his head on her knee. She took him home for the night and gave him a name. Oh. He curled up on the couch like he belonged there. The next morning, Kristen woke up to find his head tucked under her arm. There was an immediate bond. But still, Kristen did what felt right. She brought Emo to the local shelter, just in case someone out there was missing him. She didn't want to let him go. And Emo didn't want her to either. Every day she visited, and every day he seemed more withdrawn. He stopped getting up. He barely wagged his tail. He would just press himself against her quietly as if to say, "Please don't leave." The bond between them kept growing stronger. Then came the sign she couldn't ignore. It turned out Kristen had found Emo on June 17th, the day before Father's Day, and her late father's birthday. She had lost him when she was just 16. That date hit her hard. A strange coincidence, or maybe something more. She made up her mind. If no one came for Emo the next day, she would. And she did. From that moment on, Emo was her dog. But she had no idea what surprises Emo would bring with him. One day during a simple walk, Emo saw another dog and suddenly let out the loudest, strangest sound. Not a bark, but something closer to a howl crossed with a roar. It startled everyone nearby. Kristen said it sounded like a dinosaur. Even dog trainers couldn't explain it. Fear, joy, just his way of talking. He didn't know. But she wanted to understand him. So she began working with him every day, walks, games, training, patience. And soon it became clear. Emo was intelligent, sensitive, and so full of love. Now he rides shotgun in her car. And as soon as the engine starts, he sticks his head out the window and screams at birds, trees, or just the wind. Not because he's afraid, but because he's alive. Because he feels everything and wants the world to know it. Some people get nervous around him. But spend a few minutes with Emo, and you'll realize he's not scary. He's soft, gentle, and incredibly loyal. Kristen never imagined that her first dog would be a pit bull. But Emo isn't just her dog. He's her teacher, her joy, her reminder that the best connections don't always come quietly. Sometimes they come screaming through the window, full of life and love. She thought she was saving him. But the truth is, he came into her life at the exact moment she needed saving too.